Hello and welcome to your course Total Customer Care, and congratulations for taking your training seriously, because this course will make all the difference in the world. You see, there are agents out there who have advanced marketing skills, negotiation skills, sales skills, closing skills, yet they still lack the most important element of all, an understanding of what customer care is and why it's important for you in this business to make more and more money. And so what I'll teach you in this course is a whole range of things which will make you an even better service provider so that you can reach a point where you're delighting your customers, and when you delight your customers, they have no choice but to return and use your services again, and also refer you to their closest friends and family. And that way you maximize your output from the input of generating leads throughout the entire process, not just during the transaction. And I mean after the transaction also. To begin with, in this chapter, chapter 1, it's important for you to understand why what I'm talking about is so important. Now, I've been training for the last 29 years, and I've trained a whole range of different industries. My love has always been real estate, as you know. Real estate was the most exciting time in my career. And when I decided to specialize as a trainer 29 years ago, I brought together all of my experience from different sectors, but most importantly for you, for the years that I was a successful agent myself, so that I can teach you the importance of offering excellent customer care. One of the things we use in the industry to understand the importance of looking after your customers is what we call the customer lifetime value. The customer lifetime value is a formula. And basically what this formula does is it teaches you just how much money you could make in the long term if you did all the right things. And so it's important for you to understand how this formula works. So let me explain it to you using this image and this formula, which you can see on the screen right now. So this model will teach you how to estimate a customer's lifetime value. And let's take Mary as your customer. So Mary bought a home through estate agent X. The value and commissions that estate agent X earned is 4,000 euros. In the next box over there, you can see that the marketing costs which cost estate agent X to generate Mary as a customer were, let's say, 150 euros or yen or whatever currency you want them to be, dollars. So 4,000 minus 150, which are your costs, is your profit. Now, you stay in touch with your clients and you do all the right things after the transaction. Mary buys and sells again through the estate agent X because you stayed in touch. This takes in approximately 7 years, and so you've generated now an additional 6,000 units, dollars, yen, or euros, whatever you like. Now, the total cost in the fourth column down there to retain Mary as a long-term customer, of course, because it's now 7 years, is, let's say, minus 600. Again, that could be in any currency. Yet what you're not realizing is that if you look after your customers, that is not all you get. You see, Mary is so enchanted and so delighted by your service over those 7 years that she refers an additional 2 customers to you, generating for estate agent X an additional 9,000 units. Which means that the total lifetime value of that customer you generated is now 18,250 units. Now you'll notice in this assessment over here that I've exaggerated your actual costs to generate. The reason I did that is because I want you to really understand the power of you looking after your customers over the years as these transpire by staying in touch and offering a super service throughout their entire life cycle. Now that you've understood just how much more money you can make out of the customer lifetime value formula, if you look after your customers the way I'll teach you in this course, and you stay in touch with them, that is top of mind all the time with your customers, over 7 to 9 years, you can make so much more money. So why don't we do it? Well, we don't do it because we don't understand just how much money we can make, but now you do. And secondly, because we haven't got systems and procedures to make us stay on track, reminding us, for example, through a customer retention management process, a CRM, to stay in touch and to follow up on your clients even after the transaction. So what I want you to do too, so that you really understand the power of this, is grab your most recent transaction. So whatever you sold most recently, whether they bought through you, rented through you, sold through you, grab the commission you just earned, the most recent one. Put it in the box, in the first box as shown on your workbook over there, and work out just how much more money you potentially could make if over the next 7 to 9 years you followed the right processes and systems and customer care protocol, if you looked after your customers as you're supposed to, and as you learn in chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 in this course. So go ahead, do that now, understand the power of this, and then start chapter 2.